Okay, Evernight, so this is going to be locally recorded so that you can check it out on YouTube later when I post it. So that you don't have to take in all the information right now. You can check it out later too. Alright, Evernight versus Thunderbird. Good, I have a lot to say about the Rashid matchup. Alright, so yeah, don't be overwhelmed if I'm giving you too much information at once. You'll be able to watch the archive of this over and over and over and over and take it in at your own pace.
Round one.
Alright, let's see if you break the golden rule. And bah! No, you did just fine. So look, the golden rule that I talk about a lot is you don't throw a boom right at the start of the round. Because there's people like this Thunderbird guy. See how he held up forward right at the start of the round? He's praying that you break the golden guile rule to throw a boom right at the start of the round. But you didn't. Look at you. You're going to get that flash kick. I knew it. I knew it. So, after you land an anti-air flash kick, you don't get, like... Here's the thing. Guile's frame data off a flash kick, if he lands the flash kick off the ground and he dashes forward, he's frame positive, but he's kind of spaced away from your opponent, so you don't really get any pressure afterwards. If it's an anti-air flash kick, your opponent spends more time falling to the ground, so you can actually dash forward and actually continue your pressure. So instead of this V skill, I would have liked to dash forward or walk forward. Nice. Follow this V skill. Nice, you did it. Okay, so whenever you follow a boom or a V skill, this is the kind of thing that can happen. You have to be ready for if they want to jump out. It's one of the things that they really want to do. Air throw is really good in this situation, but also you can hit them with like any kind of air move and you can get a mix-up when you both hit the ground. Because you're going to hit the ground first. So notice how when he hit you, he hit the ground first? Let's look at this situation again. So this was your air-to-air to have, and I see you actually pressed a button there. He hit you, he got to mix you up on the ground. That was a mix-up you could have had yourself. But you actually got a lucky throw off of there, which is nice. So talking about back throw has true pressure afterwards, so you can back throw, walk up, and you can either throw him again, or you can go for a counter hit. It looks like you went for the counter hit, which was nice. You can also counter hit with crouch heavy punch, so you get the crush counter combo. Very nice. Follow it! Follow it! Ah, missed opportunity! That's okay. Follow this one. Yes! Nice. So when you get ahead of the V skill like this, this is the one you don't follow. That's okay. This is the one you do follow. When you get ahead of the V skill like this, it's very common to go for a throw because your opponent is locking up because they don't want to get hit by the V skill. But you got a little too far ahead of it, so it was a little easy for him to challenge you there. But he can't get any full combo off of it. So these are all good things. I'm just giving you the details. You're doing very well in the first round. Nice, nice, nice.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, you're going for a throw, but he jumped away. It's all good. That was something I think you could have followed. So you jumped after this one. It's a little better to just dash after it. And you definitely could have dashed again. You know, he's committed to blocking that V skill. If you were right there, right inside the V skill, like if you see my cursor, like right here, he's going to have to deal with that 50-50 mix-up. Either you think he's going to tech a throw so you can counter hit him with stand medium punch, or you think he's going to block so you punish him for blocking with a throw. So the matchup is very different here than it is here. See how we spread apart a little more? I like that you threw a boom and you meant to follow it. I think you didn't throw a What kind of boom was that? Oh, you wanted to throw an EX. Oh, but you didn't have meter. So a medium boom came out. A slow boom you could have followed very well. Look at the space that he jumped at after that boom. This is prime time neutral medium kick space. Forward fierce, it was very close for a forward fierce. Forward fierce is when they're jumping from like full screen. That's when you can get them with forward fierce. When you block Rashid's V-skill, I think it's -6, but at the space it puts you at, you want crouch jab flash kick or crouch jab into sonic boom if you're gonna go for trigger. Nice. Okay, back throw. What's your pressure? Nice. He didn't even quick rise. So that was good. Good pressure off of back throw. Nice. Ooh, I like that bait. I like the bait you did where you neutral jumps to see if he... You timed it really well, too. If he did a neutral jump, you would have creamed him for it. So when we have someone in the corner and we have an opportunity to lay normals onto them, we need to be canceling all of them into Sonic Boom. Because Sonic Boom, when used at a point-blank range, is +2 on block. It means we get to continue our pressure. So here we go. Let's imagine. Boo to Sonic Boom, right? If this went into Sonic Boom, we'd have a combo going. You could go low strong boom, low strong flash kick, or if you had trigger, you could do all sorts of fun stuff. This next one, low strong, that should be going into a boom as well. Because we have plus frames because of the boom on block. So it allows us to keep pressing buttons. Nice, I like that you're following it. Make it a little easier on yourself. Don't jump after the V-skill, just dash forward. One dash forward, so you only have to dash forward once and then walk forward. And you'll be right in there. You tried, you can see the forward punch. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna talk at like a million miles an hour. It's a little hard for me to read chat since there's the delay to it. So if I say things that you already know, assume that it's advice for other people. If I'm saying things you already know. Because I have to assume you don't know anything. So this mixer is negative to some extent. It's likely like, depending on which one it is, it's like -2, I think. So you can jab afterwards. After these mixers in the neutral, you can jab unless you think he's gonna Dragon Punch. So he got a free throw on you, probably because you used a slower button or something. Yeah, it looked like you tried to boom. It looks like you tried to do low strong into boom. Here's the mixer. Yeah, you went for low... Oh, wait, no, that's a different situation. Where's that mixer? That's the one. Yeah, you went for low strong. You need to go for a crouching jab. That would have counter hit his throw attempt. So yeah, he's -2 in that situation with a 3-frame normal. You're going to need to use jab to punish him for using mixer at that space. This is an interesting situation. I like the EX boom. So you got to be ready for Rashid to clip to the wall. If he clips to the wall, the tornado's going to cross you up. It's a really dirty mix-up to deal with, but you'll get better at it. All right, final round. Let's see what we got. Oop. All right, I like that you're not throwing that boom until later. Okay. Boom. Okay, you have a boom on screen now. This is a very small victory that you should pat yourself on the back for. You are gonna be able to throw another one right about nowish. He's not in jump arc. This next boom is safe as all hell. So where is it? Where is it? We let him walk forward, right? When you create this much space, you need to start getting booms on screen because you're getting charge while the boom's moving forward. You could rapid fire booms at this space, and there's very little he can do. Once you get better at that, you're gonna see that people will like short jump it, not to land on you, but to land at a space where their next jump can land on you. There's different ways to deal with that in anti-air, but for now, just know if you've created this much space, we need boom after boom after boom. It's so hard for Rashid to deal with that space when there's booms involved. Nice. I like the bait. It was a nice bait. I think upside down kick would have worked a little better if you had the right read. He didn't end up teching. Nice. looked like you pressed your cross up a little early, so it whiffed on him. Woo! I take that trade every now and then. It's not a good trade in terms of life traded, but I love to just get Rashid off. Except getting knocked down by the tornado lets him... Oh, yeah, I don't think you quick rose. Gotta quick rise that situation. Oh, that should be something. Okay. So, obviously, it's not easy to be ready for, like, big drops like this, but this should have been stand fierce, crouch strong, boom, V-trigger dash, you know, a whole mess of stuff. Back throw is really nice, too, though. It's just not nearly as much damage as we need. So, with Rashid's EX Mixer, it's hard for us to know what side he's going to land on. We don't have to figure that out if we punish with crouching fierce. It's gonna crush counter. We go crush counter fierce, launcher kick, and then either flash kick or super. Or both if we're really slick. Uh-oh. Okay. This is a different type of mixer. This is a mixer that has gone through his V-trigger. It means he's 0 on block with a 3-frame normal. He went for the neutral jump to bait out your tech. He didn't need to. He could have just counter hit you. But he baited out your tech anyways. Okay. So, how do I want to sum this up? Max damage punishes. Very, very needed. You baited a few situations that deserved a lot of damage on your part, and you didn't quite get them. Honestly, I think you handled the neutral quite well. I want you to really visit that part where you had a lot of space in between you guys, and you really hesitated to throw booms. Get those booms on screen. The more space, like when you have enough space to throw a boom and get charge around the time they block the previous boom, that next boom is really safe to throw. So you can get a lot more booms. You can just control space really well at that range. And you can see the Rashid, you saw the Rashid hesitate a lot. He's like, do I get to walk forward? Do I get to walk forward? He's like, oh, he's not throwing booms. I get to walk forward. You can really control that space a lot better. You've been using, is that crouch heavy punch for punishes? Because I'm scared I don't know the frame data and I'll get jabbed. For what situation? For blocking the dragon punch? Just, if that's what the situation you're talking about, maybe you're talking about something else. Block the DP. You don't need to know what side he's going to land on. Just crouch fierce. Boom! Crush counter. Launcher kick. Flash kick. So anyway, so that's the end of that little replay ditty. Let me just stop the